Hello once again, everyone. This is actually the first dual commentary video, and this time will be with Nick.
Hi.
So, yeah, this is a new thing I'm trying out. He's gonna do something, I don't know what exactly, but I'm gonna play some Happy Wheels.
Yeah, if I remember, we were gonna talk about Happy Wheels, right?
What?
Well, I believe, actually. We're gonna talk about Happy Wheels, I think.
Yeah, so, I'll do BMX Part II, whatever it is.
That's probably 2 in Roman numbers.
Yeah, I know, but I meant, like, whatever the level is, yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm not sure if you tried it, since I didn't actually watch all your videos, but there's backyard wrestling. It's pretty good.
Okay, I fell off my bike and now I'm clung to a wall. There's like the pressure things pushing me just against the wall. I'm off my bike. I fell off. I'm just like humping the wall right now. Just yes.
Humping the wall.
Yes. Oh, now I'm being crushed.
I'm not gonna ask why you're humping the wall. I'm just gonna say good for both of you.
Well, this time I'm on a bike, so that's good. Oh, land on my face.
Yeah, I can't actually see what's going on his stream, so when the video will be uploaded, it will be a nice surprise.
Yeah, I need to figure out if I can do something like that where I can like do a dual commentary where you can actually see what's going on. I don't know.
Well, you can do that on Skype. It's a screen share, but it lags up pretty much. You'd probably lose at least 20 FPS.
Well, I'm at 30 FPS, so I don't think I can lose too much more.
You'd be at 10. What's the best Happy Wheels level you tried out?
Now, the only ones I've done were the ones that I recorded, but there's actually one in the next episode by Kirby Ponage. I forgot what it's called, but I know who created it, because I commented on that on the video. But, yeah, it has to be that level. Forget what it's called. I think it's like Happy Hills Valley or something. I don't know what it's called.
Happy Green Hills?
I think so.
Yeah,
like
I think, I never actually tried it, since I heard it's pretty detailed, and if you don't have a good computer, it's just not gonna run smoothly, so... But I heard it's pretty nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, also this Pokemon training one, the Pokemon
Oh yeah,
where, yeah.
With Mewtwo and or another one.
It's the one where the Jigglypuff falls out of the sky and just dominates everything. At least that did.
Oh, I think I did not try that one.
Yeah, there was another one where you're like in a room on a bike and then you like drive down and you end up killing Professor Oak and all this different things.
I think that's the one I tried. I'm not sure. If it had Mewtwo in it doing his Psy Strike, I think. I'm not really good at remembering attack names, but if it had Mewtwo doing Psy Strike, I think it was the one I tried.
Yeah, I don't think I got that far in it. I was seriously killed by a Jigglypuff. Well, not killed, it just got in my way and... yeah. Oh, I just killed
The worst thing that can actually happen in Happy Wheels is you don't die, you just lose, like, your vehicle and your limbs, so you cannot move anymore.
Yeah. Then you just have to wait until you bleed out.
Exactly. You're still alive, but you
Oh,
cannot do anything. That's
oh, now it's lagging again. Gotta love that moment when Happy Wheels just lags. Lags you out of everything, just lag. I'm all the way up to
yeah. Sometimes.
I'm all the way up to 11
Sometimes.
frames per second. That's how great it is.
Oh wow. Sometimes it just lags too much. Well, once it lagged so much I had to actually refresh the page, but guess what appeared as soon as the refresh happened? Headache puppy.
Yep.
For 2 hours. I could not play the game then. I got tired and decided to play something else.
Yeah, that's the only problem with Happy Wheels. It has a lot of good levels. It's just that it has to be so complicated with everything.
I'm not even sure why Headache Puppy appears. I think it's the servers that are full, but you can't even load the website. Not just the game, the website in general.
Yeah, I think it's just something that they added in with the whole proxies thing whenever it messes up, just to have that appear so people don't get too angry. They see the little headache puppy thing and they think, oh, it has a headache, and that's funny, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, it's actually more frustrating when they put Headache Puppy other than, well, saying whatever is happening.
Yeah, because usually if there's like a problem with my internet, I kind of want to know it's the problem, not like, this dog has a headache, you can't get on this game. Just...
Yeah, exactly. You actually feel like knowing what's going on, but no, Headache Puppy does not approve repetitive refreshing.
Yep. My arm is attached to my ear now. That's great. Apparently, like, ripped off the arm and the muscle got tangled around my ear. Hand ear.
Oh wow. Gotta love the ragdoll physics.
Yep. That and how the pogo stick guy can just roll on his face.
Oh yeah, there.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm
2 frames
actually
per second.
surprised they gave. Oh wow, 2 frames. That's bad.
Yep.
I'm actually surprised they gave Nova, Uberx or Nova, a character, but well, I'm not saying PewDiePie is better, but I'm surprised they did not get a character. But meh, that's maybe later. I don't know.
Well, the thing about it is, I posted this in like the Facebook group and everything. I am actually not a fan of PewDiePie or PewDiePie. I don't know how to pronounce the name. But yeah,
You pronounce it PewDiePie, but that's actually the reason I don't really like his videos.
yeah,
The way he actually pronounces its channel name.
yeah, it's just
It
that.
just annoys me.
Yeah. Sometimes he just gets kind of too active towards things and too energetic
Yeah.
and just gets crazy and annoying. Because I know I might not make the most exciting things, but yeah.
Nova ranges a little bit too much, but still.
Yeah, usually if I decide to watch Happy Wheels videos, I usually just watch Toby Games or
Yeah, Toby.
there's another person who does it and he's pretty good at it. But what? You can't see this thing right now, but everyone else can. It's this thing. It looks like a nose. It has an eye. It has horns and it has hands just flapping around. It just
Okay, I cannot wait to see the video. Just to see that.
yeah, it's crazy. What? And now that the frame per second has sped up, it's just like going like crazy, just back and forth.
Sometimes I wonder what the actual people who make levels, well, basically the one that had the idea for that knows. Sometimes I wonder what they're thinking because
Yeah, that's one thing
I don't know. But
I've been thinking of making a level, but I've noticed that I don't have the time or the insanity to do this.
yeah, I tried once, but the level editor is. I don't have the patience for that.
Yeah. Yeah, the one thing I was able to ever able to create a level in, besides like the GBA hacking stuff where you can use advanced map and stuff, is the Ben 10 game editor thing that they had on Cartoon Network. I think they still have it, but they had it a few years back.
Oh, I wouldn't know. Honestly, I never actually went on Cartoon Network.
Whenever I was younger, I used to be on that site constantly, and that was one of the things that actually came up on it, and it wasn't too bad, but
Yeah, honestly, well, I never actually went on Cartoon Network, and looking at the new shows, I'm not gonna go.
yeah. There's this post I seen on Facebook the other day, and it said the reason I don't watch cartoons anymore. And it was like a graph. It was like 1% was like too old for cartoons. The other 99 was because all of them suck now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure if you remember the cartoon, but it was called Johnny Bravo, I think.
Oh yeah, that I remember
That
that.
was my life when I was young.
That was amazing. It was just, it's like Quagmire as as
Exactly.
a kid's character.
It was always after ladies.
Yeah.
At first, I didn't really understand why my parents didn't like that show, but now I do.
Yep.
Yeah, whenever I was actually watching it, my parents would just turn off the TV and say no.
Yeah, my parents aren't really strict on stuff like that. My mom, she doesn't care what I do since she's more of the people that think, oh, the kids need to be creative and stuff, so she didn't really mind
Yeah.
what I watched or what I thought, yeah. And
Well, the reason why my parents didn't really want me watching Johnny Bravo is I was 5 years old, I think. Not really the great example for me.
yeah. Yeah, I remember the one time that my parents actually got on to me for watching something is whenever I was like 3, I was watching South Park, and you know,
South.
yeah, you know the old South Park how it used to be.
Yeah, well, they still are pretty silly. But what's hilarious is my parents don't allow me to watch South Park, but honestly I wouldn't really watch it anyway. But my dad usually watches it and laughs a lot.
Yeah, I tried watching it the other day. I can't stand it. It's just not funny to me.
It's just too much.
Yeah, right now the main show that's similar to that I watch is Futurama.
Oh yeah.
Futurama, if you can get into it, it's amazing.
Yeah, I used to watch it before, but it got cancelled. Well, in my language, which is French at least.
Yeah.
And well, we don't have English Cartoon Network or Teletoon.
Yeah, that's one thing that I completely forgot about, is that you were from a different area. Yeah. Keep forgetting that. It's just like, since I've been on YouTube, I was thinking, oh, only a handful of my friends that I know will watch it. Then I noticed, oh wait, people from all these different countries are watching it. Yeah. It's actually pretty neat knowing that.
Just the differences between countries is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
What level are you playing right now?
Dead Space, apparently is what it is.
Oh, Dead Space, that's a video game, I think.
Yeah, I think they already have a couple in the franchise of them, but I don't know. I think they have 3 of them now, if I can remember right.
The only really video game that I tried with Dead in the title is Dead Nation. Because I got it free on the PlayStation Network when it came back after being hacked. But it sucked.
Oh, I'm dead.
I wonder when Happy Wheels are gonna add more characters. I mean, they added the irresponsible mom, but we need more.
Yeah.
Maybe a guy in a car could be a great idea.
Yeah. What I think they should do is a knight. Give him a horse to ride on. Do that.
Oh man, that's a great idea.
Yeah, it could be kind of like a mechanism, like the little kid with irresponsible dad. If it dies, then he has no vehicle and he has to squirm around until something happens. Yeah.
What could be a great idea to try out, not necessarily to keep it on the game, but they could try to add a walking method.
Yeah, I think there's actually one level that has walking, where they did the editing where the blocks would make it look like you're walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're actually trying to walk in Happy Wheels without level modifications, or, well, just trying to walk off the vehicle, it just doesn't work. It's worse than Quad. The Quad game, you know? That game's just too tough.
Yeah, that's one thing. I guess that's why they call it Happy Wheels, because you walk and you're basically dead.
Yeah.
Just like how
But they could add maybe an option for levels where you can tick on walking or tick it off.
yeah.
Maybe add vehicles that you can position throughout the level instead of making us actually need to make them ourselves.
Yeah.
Because you have no idea how tough it is to make let's say, a car and Happy Wheels.
Yeah, I don't see why, like, certain things try to complicate everything whenever it could be done so much easier and more efficiently. It just...
Yeah, some games are like that. So
Like,
actually, I have no idea.
one thing that I brought up in my, My Little Pony game that I played, the, Pinkie Pie's Party, it had voice
God.
It had voice acting in it. Voice acting.
Voice acting.
Voice acting. Voice acting. The characters said stuff. Why doesn't Pokemon have that? They have an anime. Why can't they have... I'd even put up with the 4Kids voices to have a Pokemon game with actual audio that's saying stuff.
It's probably going to come soon since, well, I'm not sure about the other gyms, but in Elisa, or I'm not even sure how to pronounce that.
Yeah, I don't know.
In her gym, you actually can hear voice acting, but it's singing, in fact.
Yeah, and in Roxy's gym, she spells out Pokemon. Even though in the Japanese version, which is much better, she says Dogars.
She spells out
Yeah.
coughing in Japanese. Yeah, when I played Black and White 2 for the first time, when I went at Roxy's gym, I did not get it really yet that she was spelling out Pokemon.
Yeah, the English version, it just... There's a lot of good things that they had in the Japanese version that they kind of ruined in the English version.
Yeah, true. Well, it's like that in most Pokemon games to me.
Yeah, one thing that's hilarious, I still have not bought Black and White 2. I have the ROM, I just haven't bought it yet. Haven't been out to the store to do it.
Dude, I bought both on the first day they came out.
That's what I did with the original Black, but at first I didn't really like Black 2, that's why I did that review and everyone hated me for it. I think right now it seriously has like 3 or 4 dislikes. But,
oh wow.
yeah. I wasn't really a fan of it. I think there's a lot of things that they could have done better with it.
Yeah, I have to agree.
But that's why I didn't buy it the first few days. Then once I convinced myself that, hey, it's a good game, I'll buy it. I just haven't been able to get to the store, so...
I actually prefer White 2 to Black 2.
Yeah, I kind of like the ideal of the White Tree Hollow.
Yeah, that's a pretty neat idea.
The Black Tower, it wasn't too great, but...
What lacked in the Black and White series, and by that I mean Black and White 2 and 1, is that we actually never ever saw the original dragon, you know, of the legend, when Zekrom and Reshiram were once one.
Yes, they need
They
to
could
do
have
that.
just... They could have just like made, you know, in Pokemon Platinum and Pearl and Diamond, there's a Pokemon statue in Eternal City, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
They could have just made a statue in honor to the dragon that created Unova. At least we would have known what it looked like since.
Yeah. One thing, I don't think there's anyone else who's thinking like this, but from how people are wanting the Ruby and Sapphire remakes, I actually want Ruby and Sapphire 2, where it picks up from the plot of Black and White 1. You know, where it says that N and Herbert is the main character of the game in that one. Go to the Hoenn region. If you could go to the Hoenn region and battle N, that would be amazing.
Since, oh, I know. Well, I think I know what you mean. Ruby and Sapphire 2, or however it would be called, would be like a prelude to Black and White 2.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought at first when I heard Looker, I think, who said Anne has been spotted on the dragon in another region.
Yeah, and also you see in Black and White 2, it basically says, it seriously screams, "Hey, there's Ruby Sapphire remakes coming soon." They might as well have just had a character in there scream that, because that's basically what they did.
Yes.
In the desert, they talked about in the desert, they talked about the Go Goggles or Go Goggles, whatever they were called, and everything.
Yeah, I remember. Speaking of the desert, one thing that was better about White 2 than Black 2 is the runes. And, well, on Rune 4, runes instead of a nomad city or something.
Yeah, actually, whenever I was watching, I think it was Maryland's White 2 Let's Play, you remember that? He called it like White 2 Adventure or something. You might have watched that. I don't know what other people watch, but I seen like the ancient looking buildings, and I thought, wait, that wasn't in the Japanese version, because I've never played. I didn't play White 2 in English at that time, or Japanese either, but yeah, the whole thing just confused me at first whenever I saw, wait, they have different buildings, and then I remembered, like, White 2 is ancient compared to Black 2 being futuristic.
Yeah, basically, I think they're both, well, Black and White 2 happening at the same year, but with different knowledge, like in White 2 they decided to actually look for runes under what was Rune 4, while in Black 2 they just built over it and completely ignored it.
Yeah. I don't know why they...
Did you?
I'm commenting on my Happy Wheels thing right now. Somehow, randomly, the game that I clicked onto, it just a wall of spikes. I instantly fell off my pogo stick, got stabbed very inappropriately, and just hanging there.
What I like to do with the Segway guy is just to take him over spikes and press control, so he's sitting on spikes. And Black and White 2, did you get to the Relic Castle yet, or
Yeah, I've played through it multiple times in black too. I've only done one playthrough in white, but yeah, I got to that.
It's pretty confusing at first, right? Hmm?
Yeah, with the puzzles like that, most of the time my strategy is just go one direction. If that doesn't work, then try the other, and just keep on going.
Oh, I mean, what was pretty confusing is that you actually needed to go through the relic passage to go to the relic castle, since apparently, I don't even know, it collapsed or something.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened there with the whole clay tunnel thing. It just complicated stuff that they didn't really need to add. They just felt like they wanted to and added it.
What I actually think happened with the clay tunnel and relic passage thing is when they were digging for the clay tunnel, um, they got through the relic passage and the castle. Because of the mining, it collapsed. But that's just what I think. It's probably never even gonna be confirmed.
One thing that I really didn't understand is how the relic passage was in the Castelia sewer.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. It's like,
I
hey,
don't
we
even
just
know.
built this new passage. Oh wait, it's a sewer. Yeah.
One, how is it even leading there? And two, why?
Yeah.
I mean, there's no point in the relic passage leading to the Castalia sewers, since from the sewers you cannot actually progress through the passage, I believe.
Yeah.
It's just, I think it's just so you get out of the passage, but it's connected to the Pokemon World Tournament. I mean, it's not necessarily needing to be leading to Castalia City.
Yeah, I don't know why exactly they did that, but if you're like playing through it, it's kind of useful since you can get a Zubat. Or wait, no, you can get a Zubat in the sewer too. But what else? You can get an Onyx. That's the thing that was useful. The Onyx that you can catch in there. That and Drillbur. Those things beat Elsa, Eliza. No one has figured this out yet. If you have either of those two, you can dominate her.
Yeah, exactly. But what I actually took to beat her is Sandile.
Yeah.
You just have to get a Pokemon with Disable. You disable Volt Switch. Then you just switch out to Sandile and you basically beat her up.
Well, one thing, you wouldn't even need Disable, because Volt Switch is an electric-type move which can't be used on Sandile as a ground, so, yeah. But the thing with Onyx, from how it's rock and ground type, all you need to do is, like, use walkthrough or some... walkthrough. I've been doing too many of these things. Rock throw on, yeah, on her, Emonga. I don't even know how to pronounce that thing.
Emonga.
And yeah, I want to rock throw onto that thing and it's dead.
Yeah, basically. But honestly, the bad thing about Alessa's gym is... Yeah, I think it's Alessa that we pronounce it. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Is that... Well, in Black and White 1, she had... 2 Among Us, I think.
I think she only had one.
Did she?
I think she had Zebstrika and Amonga, if I'm thinking right. She might have had one other thing, but I'm not sure.
But what was annoying is basically with her Among in Black and White 1, you did not actually have access, correct me if I'm wrong, to Onyx. Actually, no, you did not. You didn't even have access to any pre-Gen 5 Pokemon, I think.
Yeah, you didn't in the original. But that actually was something that I liked about the original. Because it was its own game, it didn't have all this stuff from older generations, just had itself.
Yeah, only thing that was annoying is when Alyssa was just spamming Volt Switch.
Yeah.
Or when we were using, let's say, a ground-type Pokemon that is not affected by Volt Switch, she used a flying-type move.
Yeah, acrobatics, I think is what she uses.
Yeah, acrobatics. That was making me rage so much.
Yeah.
I just couldn't beat her gym.
Yeah, forgot what it was that really irritated me. Oh, the first time that I went through it, I thought, oh, it's just the same old Elisa. Yeah.
Gym.
Yeah, I thought it was like the first game where you could just easily beat her, no problem. Because I know the first one, I got my Pig Knight, a couple of flame charges, and they're all gone. But
Yeah, exactly.
in Black and White 2, they stepped it up a little.
Yep.
And
Basically to beat Marlon, since Marlon was the strongest gym leader, in fact. I just said I'm not gonna waste any more time, and I transferred, and I think it was Ampharos from Argon and Soul Silver just to beat the gym easily.
yeah.
I didn't actually feel like training my way through it, and I had Pig Knight, I think, or Embor at that time.
Yeah,
And it was
one thing that they actually did with Black and White 2, which I thought was amazing, is that they stepped up the levels. I know,
yeah,
on my Pokemon Yellow walkthrough, the 6th gym leader had a level 50. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I think it was until the Pokemon League you got to a level 50.
yeah, Argon and Soul Silver was not very challenging. And what's hilarious about Argon Soul Silver is some of the trainers, like, I don't really remember the name. I'm gonna risk it and say Mount Mortar, I think, but it's possible it's not even there. Where, not ruined, but one said
Avengers like
they,
never before
battling,
control all their powers.
which was weird, I guess.
Yeah, right then, I don't know if you could hear it, but like all the people could hear it. There was like an ad playing on the website, so I don't know if they heard any of your thing right there.
Oh, well, not really important.
Okay. Well, we've gotten to about the 40-minute mark, so I think it would be good to go ahead and stop. I've already failed so much at Happy Wheels. You would not imagine how much. So,
I think I'd be able to imagine.
I played about 10, 20 levels, and I won twice. I think.
Oh wow.
You'll see it whenever it's on the video. So I guess we should probably end it here. So, any last comments for this video right now, or?
Not really, just subscribe to Omega Aaron. Obviously.
Yeah.
If you're already subscribed, but... Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Also, to correct you there, this is actually going to be on my Omega Gamer for the Win channel, but... And I'll put it on both anyways.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, since basically we've just talked about Pokemon this entire time, so... Guess it's time to go ahead and do the
Kinda.
sign out thing. Now just fucking remember the best way to do this. Hey, you want to take it off? And, no, that sounds weird. You want to do the sign out thing?
Well, what do you mean?
Like the whole sign out thing that I do. You don't notice at the end of the video I always say signing out Sneasels or get a life something. Yeah.
No, I don't actually watch the very last seconds of videos.
Okay then. Guess I'll do this then. So I'll put this up on two channels, so I get to do 2 outros today. Getting some extra credit up in here. Okay. This is Omega Aaron signing off Sneasels. Omega Gamer for the win. Signing off. People who make these crazy levels, get a life.